do it, but
Yeah, right. Yeah, we live. Oh, there we go. Sundays and Wednesdays, yeah. 8 o'clock on YouTube and Facebook and Twitter. It's the crew and you. Let's go.
You can't get any better.
Best thing about it, the way he did it the right way.
With the crew and you, to the crew and you.
Do y'all have anything to say about
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. Congratulations to my dog, Chuck Little John, the OG.
Y'all didn't notice I've been changing hats all night, have you?
No.
You've been doing
That
it. And so look, let me tell you, those dudes were the first one that I ever seen with the full tracksuit and no drawers. You know what I'm saying? Understand that you can be at the bottom, you can be anything you want to be, and when that happens, you can be a champion like me.
Can you imagine 100 people just all yelling?
With the crew and you, to the crew and you, with the crew and you, to the crew and you.
What up, baby? Welcome to the crew and you. I'm your boy G. To my right hand side, we got Decatur's meanest V8, Corey Davis. And underneath us both, man, we have the number one fan of NCAAW women's basketball number one team, the WBB. Yeah. ODOG himself, Chuck Little John. What's up, fella? What's up, my guys?
What's going on? What's out there?
Man, ain't nothing, man. It's a wonderful Sunday. Hope you all had a wonderful weekend. There's a beautiful weekend out this weekend. And I just hope you all had a great one. Everybody out. Wait a minute. Where's everybody at?
Did we go live on everything?
Let me see. Hold on. Now.
So we on Facebook and what is it, YouTube?
Yeah, we go there. It wasn't on there for some reason. Let's see.
Missing. Okay,
there we go. All right, everybody out there on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and Twitter. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Remember, when you come to the channel, bring a friend, tell a friend, and when you come, don't come by yourself. All right, it's episode 77 of the crew and you, season 4. We hope that you all that are out there, man, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, hit that comment button, put your name in the chat. I see we have a couple people out there already. Kanisha Davis and Rodney Little John, what's up? And anybody else that's out there, please put your name in the chat. But before we jump into our wonderful topics today, we do want to start off with just reminding everybody about the Adaptive Life Foundation and the TCY crew. Their charity golf tournament on April 15th, a Monday, we will be asking you all to take a day off to come out and support a very, very good cause in Adaptive Life, where we are supporting and helping amputees get wheelchairs, get what is it? Not aesthetics. What is it?
Prosthetics.
Prosthetic legs, prosthetic arms, hands, whatever is needed, man. It's for that cause. So we hope that you all do take the time to come out. If you can take a picture of this brochure right here, you can actually, there's a QR code on the bottom, I believe it is right there, that you can probably scan as well. So we thank y'all, man. We thank y'all. We hope to see y'all on April 15th. Do y'all have anything else y'all want to add to it, fellas?
Same thing. Big shout out to Earl. I saw him today at Black Wall Street. If you guys have a chance, I took my children up there today. If you're in the metro area of Atlanta, or if you're in Decatur, DeKalb, over in the Stonecrest area, I took my kids out there today, and a few of their kids from their school was there too. But at the same time, it's an enjoyable place to go if you want to get a nice walkthrough with Black businesses. Like I said, we had a nice little day today, and like I said, big shout out to Earl who is doing this with us on this golf tournament. But yeah, man, like I said, it's a good day for Black History, a good day for learning. And with that being said, this is our last Sunday in Black History, and we're gonna share some stuff with y'all too. So if y'all don't mind, I'll get started.
Okay.
On this day in Black History, 1947, our wonderful Martin Luther King got ordained as a minister.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. That's good stuff. All
I mean, hey, if he would, like I said, to be ordained as a minister, but at the same time, if he wouldn't have had this dream, we wouldn't be doing a piece, much of this that we're doing today. So I thought that was very interesting that in February,
Okay.
got ordained. Yeah, got ordained as a minister.
That's good stuff. Good stuff. All right. Well, so
I got something for y'all.
okay.
So I'll ask y'all a question. Do you have an idea? Do y'all know how many teams in the ACC?
137. In the ACC? I'm sorry, in the ACC?
Yeah. How many teams in the ACC?
Okay.
North Carolina, Virginia.
Like how many football teams and just teams, period?
Counting Notre Dame.
Forest.
About 17.
It's like 8, right?
15.
15?
15 ACC? Can you name them? Let me hear them.
Oh, that's not the point. That's not the point I'm trying to make.
Can you name them?
The point I'm trying to make is there are 15, and I'm talking about basketball in specific. So there are 15 teams in the ACC, right?
Okay.
Did y'all know out of those 15 teams that 9 of those teams in the ACC have black head coaches?
9 out of 15 in the ACC?
In the ACC, you got Florida State,
Duke,
Notre Dame.
Mm-hmm.
Michael Strawberry just started coaching Notre Dame. You got
Duke
Pitt,
ain't got no
Jeff
black.
Tabor. I didn't say Duke.
Duke.
He just
Oh no. Oh, they are not anymore. They don't. No, okay, that's right. That's right.
Florida State,
Okay.
Notre Dame,
Uh-huh.
Pittsburgh,
Mm-hmm.
Louisville, North Carolina,
Pittsburgh is in the ACC.
Boston College, Syracuse.
Syracuse what?
Syracuse and ACC?
Is he froze?
I think so. No, he's not froze. Syracuse and ACC?
Oh, were you just standing there being somebody help him in Black History Month, man?
What conference is Syracuse in?
I thought they was in the Big 12 or something.
Conference Syracuse is in the ACC.
UCA,
North Carolina just lost to Syracuse 3 weeks ago.
USA or something like that. What's
No,
up?
Syracuse is in
Okay.
the ACC.
Welcome
Syracuse.
on.
Syracuse actually so rudely interrupted.
Okay, my bad.
I'm talking about basketball.
Yeah,
Okay.
Syracuse, Georgia Tech, and North Carolina State.
Okay. 15 teams.
All have African American black head coaches.
They have more teams than the SEC.
I guess so. They got 15. They're gonna have 18 next year.
Wow.
A lot of teams.
That's
Okay.
a lot of teams. Yeah, that's a lot of teams. I didn't realize they had that many.
Yeah.
All right. Well, welcome on, Lisa Spence, and happy birthday. Happy birthday to our friend Lisa Spence. Today is her birthday. Oh,
Happy birthday.
yeah. Oh, yesterday was her birthday. One of the days.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah.
Well, happy birthday or belated birthday.
Yeah.
Please tell me you saying wow because he missed it because he don't know your birthday date.
I said happy birthday to her. I can't remember if it was today or yesterday. These days are running into
Hey.
each other, man.
And one other quick
Today.
fact.
It's today.
So I know you very well know this, that the Hawks are playing Orlando
Magic.
tonight.
Mm-hmm.
So I was just flipping channels, and I just heard. It's kind of reminiscent of one of the guys here on the podcast. And then during the end of the first quarter, they had a fan shooting a shot from half court.
Did he?
He made it?
And guess what?
What?
He drained it
What? The first time?
for $10,000.
Oh, wow. It was the first time that I think he said in 2 years that somebody made it.
Yep, he made it. That's how I make it.
Oh,
Kind
that's
of remind me of my buddy up there.
yeah. Almost made it. Almost made it, man.
Almost doesn't count.
That's awesome. That's awesome, man. I missed that. Okay. So hey, that's good stuff. That's good stuff. Yeah, and today is her birthday, y'all. Today is her birthday.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, so happy birthday.
I don't know if it was yesterday.
Yeah, these days going into each other, man. But for Black History, like Corey said, today is the last Sunday of Black History, and so I will have another one on Wednesday because I think that's still the 29th. Was that
28.
28.
28. Yeah.
So yeah, we're still being it. So we'll have another one then. But today's Black History celebration person is for us. This guy here, man.
Grant Hill.
Grant Hill. Grant Hill is probably one of the quietest unknowns in the world that you don't hear much about anymore. But the guy is steadily and has always done things the right way. I want to give him his flowers now today. Grant Hill, a professional basketball executive, former player, co-owner of the Atlanta Hawks, part owner of the Orlando City soccer team, Major League Soccer team, is also now co-owner of the Baltimore Orioles as well. Yes, so he's bought into the Baltimore Orioles. So he's part owner of three major league teams: Atlanta Hawks, Orlando City soccer team, and the Baltimore Orioles. Grant Hill, man, is a 1994 first round, third overall pick in the 1994 NBA draft, and 7-time All-Star, NBA co-rookie of the year with. Do y'all know who he is co-rookie of the year with?
And what year was this?
This was 1995.
In the 95 draft.
Have no idea.
KD.
No.
I mean, Kevin Garnett.
No. Close though. Jason Kidd.
Oh.
Yeah, Jason Kidd, man. Co MVPs with him. Has his number retired at Duke, number 33 retired. ACC Player of the Year in 1994. NABC Defensive Player of the Year in 1993. Married to the great singer Tamia since 1999. We always give LeBron James kudos for never being, in the media for anything bad. This is another guy, a stand-up guy, who's been a model citizen, a black love, who's always been respectable to everybody out there. I also want to give Grant Hill his flowers, and he's doing it the right way, man. Doing it the right way. 1996 Olympic team. It's so many accolades that he has. Played 4 years in college. 4 years. That's unheard of nowadays. But 4 years in college is just stand up, man. So his career was kind of faltered because of injury. He had some ankle injuries, that same injuries that Stephen Curry was having. He ended up getting his fixed. Grant Hill had that same issue, man. He was just a little bit before his time, so he didn't get the same kind of treatment that Steph Curry got. But Grant is huge, man. I love what Grant does. I love who he is as a person. And today, man, we're giving you your flowers, Grant Hill. Got
a question with your Grant Hill, with your guy, and like I said, wonderful choice. Does anybody know who his godmother is?
Well, his godmother, Tony Hill. He came from the Cowboys. So
He got nothing to do with Cowboys. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Lord, he could tie this into the Cowboys. Good gracious, man.
Yeah,
Come
this has
on.
nothing to do with the Cowboys.
Felicia,
Godmother. This is a godmother.
Felicia Rashad.
Okay, so his godmother was roommates with his mom at Duke University when they were in college. I'm not sure if you'll be able to look it up, but I know he's he was. I don't know if they're best friends, but she's one of his godmothers. But
Okay.
I'll give y'all a hint. She is a white woman.
That's a hint.
How's that a hint?
If you're looking for black women, okay, her husband was a president.
Barbara Bush.
Barbara Bush, God.
Hillary Clinton?
And Duke.
Hillary Clinton?
Okay.
Ivanka.
No.
Whoa, man.
Ivanka didn't even go to college. Listen. I'm sorry. Let's just get it out of the way then. This Clinton.
Hillary. He said Hillary.
I said Hillary.
I'm sorry. Okay, my bad. I missed that. Yeah. She was Grant's mother's roommate 3 years in college. And yeah.
That's why we were saying all these different names.
Oh, my bad.
I won.
You would. My bad. I missed it. But yeah, that's. I think they got one of two godmothers, and I think who hooked him up with Tamia was what's her name? Rapture, the chick from the sing rap.
Yeah.
Sade? No. He said Sade's so Rapture. The one that
Anita Baker.
Yeah. I think thank you, Lisa.
Yeah, you're
So Anita Baker.
Your impersonations be designed.
Anita Baker hooked him up with Tamia.
Said she had a good guy for him.
Yeah. And so he called her godmama too. But so he got about 2 or 3 probably godmothers, but I know Hillary probably 1, 2. Maybe out of rare, but yes, thank you. That man said I know, right?
and I think that was great giving Grant his flowers like that. It's only one thing I would say about that. Is that the fact he went to Duke for 4 years.
How can you find dirt? How? Why? How can you find dirt?
He will find a way to piss on somebody's flowers, man. I tell you.
You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna pull some, look, take your flowers,
man. Oh, all right. So, all right, fellas. Speaking of flowers, man, they're not really giving the guy the flowers that people think he deserves.
Hold up. Did we give Alvin Jameson his flowers?
That was a flower we need to give.
My bad. Okay, you gotta go now.
Alvin Jameson, baby. But hey, I'm glad you stopped me because I wasn't going to.
Are you in the market for a new home or looking to refinance your conventional, FHA, or VA loan? The Crew and you have the perfect guy for you, the mortgage guy, Alvin Jameson. That's right, Alvin Jameson at alvinjameson.com. You can also reach him as we do at 404-587-9033. Financing a home can be one of the biggest investments you can make. Go with the one the Crew and you trust, Alvin Jameson. And when you reach out to him, let him know you heard it from the Crew and you.
Absolutely. Thanks once again, Mr. Alvin Jameson, for being a wonderful sponsor of our very first segment. Yeah, Roddy, man, we on one tonight. We didn't got the show off, off in the dirt. Boy, look here. Hey, salute to my dog Gideon. What's up, big homie? Welcome back on. Gideon says salute, and the NBA usually heats up after All-Star break. And we will jump into that as well. We will jump into that. Okay, nice commercial. Appreciate that, Lise.
She might have. Oh wow, okay.
They got commercials. Hey, we big timing over here. We big timing over here.
Oh,
All right. So somebody who's not getting this flower, especially not in the NFL, has decided to take his talents to college. And Mr. Eric Bieniemy, man, doesn't get a shot at an OC job in the NFL, doesn't get a shot at a head coaching job in the NFL. So he goes, I believe, backwards to UCLA as an OC again, but slash head coach too. So they put a head coach on there as well. Y'all tell me your thoughts and the chances of him getting back into the NFL.
I mean, yeah, he went back because he went to college and he was in the NFL, but 2 years ago in the Super Bowl.
Right.
But I mean, baby's got to eat. Bills got to be paid.
You know why he took you the job?
I mean, what else was he gonna do? He
said two NFL teams contacted him. If you think that's true, I don't. You know how they can make him a cold, OC. I don't know.
We had this conversation last week. I'm not going there. So y'all want to make him a special counsel?
I'm just saying. He said that two NFL teams had contacted him. I don't know which ones that may have been. But, they can always find a job for you. You don't want to just leave the NFL. But I'm just asking, do y'all think that was true that two NFL teams may have contacted him about something?
If they did contact him, it's evident that they wouldn't contact him in a role that he felt that he was justifiable to be in. So he took the OC at UCLA. Is it going backwards? I guess it's kind of going backwards. But at least he's staying in football. And we've had college coaches. We've had college coaches. I guess maybe they were head coaches. They have gone to the college ranks and have come back. So you can't say he can't come back or he won't come back. And he signed. I think he signed like a 2-year deal. But if somebody from the NFL come calling again, he'll leave. I'm sure he'll leave. But
he has to be. It has to be in a situation where he goes to UCLA. He has to boost that offense. To levels that we hadn't seen him in a while. He's replacing Chip Kelly. Not saying that that's hard to do, but Chip has had his chance, and he's been in college. And he hadn't been back.
But he's not replacing Chip Kelly though,
huh?
Because he's the OC and the assistant head coach. He's not the head coach.
No, didn't Chip leave?
Yeah, Chip left. I'm saying Chip left, but he's not. Chip Kelly was the head coach.
Chip Kelly was also an NFL head coach at the Eagles.
Right, but I'm saying you said he replacing Chip Kelly, but being the head coach.
No, Chip Kelly was the OC over there.
I thought Chip Kelly was the head coach.
No, Chip Kelly lost that job as head coach.
At UCLA?
Wasn't Chip Kelly at LSU?
No.
What was Chip Kelly at before? Hold up. I ain't finna do that job.
LSU. I thought wasn't he? I think he was at LSU.
The enemy joined UCLA as coach. Huh?
Not last year. Not last year. Not last year.
It said the Hall of Fame running back. He's replacing Chip Kelly, who left the Bruins to take the offensive coordinator job under Ryan Day at Ohio State.
Right. So Chip Kelly. So you saying Chip Kelly wasn't the head coach at UCLA?
No, he was the offensive coordinator. Chip Kelly. I mean, like I said, he.
What's up, big?
In 10 seasons as a head coach, Chip Kelly accumulated. So he coached at Oregon, UCLA. He was the head coach at UCLA.
But why would he leave? Chip Kelly leave to be an offensive coordinator under Ryan Day at Ohio State?
He saw the writing on the wall.
So you he said he saw the writing on the wall. Because the new coach over there is Deshaun Foster.
Right. Former running back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought Chip Kelly. I didn't know. Was he? Okay, maybe he was. Well, that's some crazy writing on the wall. There, you get the hell on to be a offense coordinator after you were a head coach at a major university.
Yeah, it said Chip Kelly in 2018 returned to college in 2018 as the head coach of UCLA Bruins, coaching for 6 seasons before leaving in 2024 to join Ohio State as the offensive coordinator.
Wow. So he left the head coaching job to become the OC. Dang,
Man, that's kind of weird.
Right, writing on the wall.
Okay.
That's one of the man you leave before you get fired.
So back to our guy Eric. What are his? So you saying his chances are pretty high of him dropping down to college as an OC and getting back into the NFL?
I didn't say it was high. Now I didn't say you can't say it can't be done.
You know what? I believe he can get back. I think like the OG said. I got to work. I need to get these bills paid. UCLA will pay the bills. I don't see him just sitting out a year, and waiting for another job to come around. You know what I mean? So I can kind of understand why taking this position. I don't know why he took this position in particular, but I think Deion still needs a coordinator at Colorado, and didn't he go to Colorado?
I thought he got a coordinator, Deion. I think his staff is complete, isn't it?
Okay, my bad.
I'm on the other end of it. I think I don't think you go back up into the NFL and you're not even the head coach. You weren't able to stay in the NFL as the OC in the NFL. And now you're going down into college, which is lower, and you still not there as the head coach to show that you can run an organization or run a team to make a team better. So you're still not showing the owners in the NFL that, hey, I can galvanize this squad to make them better.
Wait a minute. So you don't think he's going to at least go for this OC and becoming an official, let's say another NFL OC? Because we understand that being at the Commanders, he lost his opportunity behind having to wait. You know what I'm saying? He got stalemated over there. He got put in a position where he was hoping for, getting the job as a head coach. So he kind of probably held back on any interviews to get either another OC job because he could have went somewhere else and been another OC. So you telling me going to UCLA, he's not going to get another job in the NFL to be OC?
I don't. Did he do well enough to get picked up as an OC?
You can't count this. You can't count them that Commander year.
Why not?
Because they were still in turmoil. They were still trying to fix some stuff. They were still trying to, like I said, he would have still been there had they not fired their head coach.
So you go. So you go take 1 year, and like Corey said, yeah, we were in turmoil. We got new ownership came in, this kind of good stuff. But so you go take 1 year at the Commanders and just discard everything else he's done.
The man got 2 Super Bowls.
He got 2 Super Bowls because of Andy Reid.
Oh, so you not? So wait a minute. Now,
I'm not.
Whoa.
I'm not giving that same kudos to Eric Bieniemy under Andy Reid. Everybody said it was Andy Reid's calling. Like
this year helping, but not
even when he was there. That's why he had to leave to show everybody I can do it.
So you weren't one of the same ones that say he deserved the opportunity?
Who, me?
Yeah, you never said that about him.
Eric Bieniemy?
At no time. Now, keep in mind what you about to say.
Yeah, I was on the Andy Reid. This is Andy Reid. Like, yeah.
What? Hold up. No.
I was Andy Reid. Andy Reid made that team. It wasn't Eric Bieniemy. I always showed y'all who was over there talking to the people. It wasn't Eric Bieniemy. But then everybody brought up that one time he yelled at Pat Mahomes
saying, "I will put you out of there." Yeah.
That one time.
But I'm saying that was just when they showed him on TV. Like, but he was always that dude, man. You know.
Get him, Kanisha. Kanisha, get him, Kanisha.
I know that,
Yeah,
right?
get him, get on him, Kanisha.
I'm just no.
Get him,
No,
Kanisha.
Eric. No, Eric didn't prove it to me.
Wow.
I
But you know
was
something,
hoping he would prove it because we all said going to the Commanders that they had a good enough offense to actually do something well. They had the receivers, they had the running game, and they was one of the bot. OG, you was with me. Y'all had all the weapons on the
no,
offense.
I said we were glad that he came on board, but in 1 year, you can't expect this man to just turn everything around in 1 year.
Turn everything around? What you mean?
I mean, to make the team a whole lot better. I mean, we were still struggling at quarterback, and I keep saying that.
I'm saying y'all's. Wait a minute now. Y'all's offense wasn't that bad the year before.
Because they had Heineke then.
We had Heineke.
You gave him a whole nother offense. Not say a whole nother offense. You gave him a whole nother quarterback to learn. Not one of the easiest offenses that he probably brings, because you got Mahomes that has run this for the past 4 seasons with him, I guess. But at the same time, you put him in a position with Riverboat Ron, who was probably stressed out on losing his job because he was on the hot seat last year. Like the OGs just said. Then you bring in new ownership who didn't even give him a shot as far as getting a head coaching position, or to say, well, maybe we'll keep you here. You know, he was dealt a terrible hand. But to say that he won't get another OC position after going down, I think you're a little bit.
I don't just because I don't think he showed enough, and I think that's why he didn't get another OC job.
No, that's not. I don't think that's why.
Yeah, they held him. They held him up.
I don't think that's why.
Who held him up? They ain't had no coach. Who held him up?
But I'm saying I guess he was there, hoping he would stay there. But Washington was the last team to bring on the head coach.
Uh-huh.
So by the time Washington brought on their head coach, then the majority of the staffs out there, because had already filled their positions for OCs.
No, they didn't.
Who was still left?
Seattle didn't have one still. Seattle was still waiting. The doggone
what? Seattle hired a coach. Washington was the last team to hire a coach.
No, they hired a coach, but they ain't had no OC yet.
So you name one team. You name one team.
I don't know about the Chargers. I know they brought in Harbaugh, but
regardless, what I'm saying is
remember Harbaugh the next day brought in his OC from Michigan.
Yeah,
he brought him in the next day. See, God don't like ugly. That's why he got from.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, so yeah, until he unfreezes, I think we're on the same page here, OG. That's for him to say that is just a bit out of hand for me to accept, because we know what Bieniemy has done, and then as a black offensive coordinator who has had one of the most potent offenses in the past 4 years or whatever, with 3 trips to the Super Bowl under him. This is their 4th trip, right? You can't count that one season where, like I said, I'm not dogging your team, but like you were saying before, they were in turmoil with giving him a new rookie quarterback and expecting all kind of crazy results out of it. Howard wasn't terrible, but I think he needs some more seasoning. But he gonna have now. What's gonna happen now? He gonna end up with another OC next. Well, he's not gonna be your quarterback, is he?
Probably not. He probably would get one in the draft. I'm thinking.
Yeah. So that's probably how it's gonna end up happening. You got another OC coming. Y'all probably gonna get another quarterback. That's what I'm saying. So to say that is just a bit outside of the scope of being fair. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
And I guess I'm with you. And he go disagree when he come back, but I still say that his opportunity was shortened based on the fact Washington was the last team to get a head coach. I mean, if Washington had made that announcement earlier, like some of the other teams, and he'd have known he wasn't going to be there, then he had the opportunity to be picked up as an OC of other teams. So, and to say he's not going to make it back, I think that's pretty harsh. You can't say he's not going to make it back. And then, then GL, and we'll talk about him why he's not here, but then he made the statement that he's going to have to really, really shine at UCLA. I mean, he's gonna have to deal with the hand he's being dealt. I
Yeah.
mean, him and Deshaun Foster, they're gonna have. You can't just come into a program and just turn it 100% around if you don't have the type of caliber athletes that you need for the direction you're going in. That's why it had to be so many years.
That's the crazy part is this: he's been on the NFL level for past 10 years or whatever. And then now you got to start doing research on college players. I don't know who the quarterback at UCLA is either, but the goal is to turn that offense that they currently have now. First of all, you got to do a better job than Chip Kelly did. Well, you said Chip Kelly was the head coach, but
he was the head coach. Yeah.
Step in, and I don't know why that thing said replacing Chip Kelly, but but like you said, you got to make UCLA a potent offense. That's I don't know this year. I don't know what their record was, but I know that they'll probably have to be somewhat a contender. He may have to do 2 years here. He may have to do well enough to be at UCLA and be a head coach somewhere on Division I and then move back up. He may have to do that. I don't know, but I do believe that he is. I ain't gonna say old, but he has worked hard enough to get a head coaching position, which honestly I thought was going to be at Washington. I did,
Like they were 8-5 last year.
Huh?
They were 8-5 last year. UCLA.
So yeah, so
5 in the conference.
Okay, so eight wins in that conference. Deion coming. It's gonna be they got to go against USC and a few other ones. So he's gonna have to show him.
The thing is, they stand in that conference. They were in the Pac-12. Isn't the Pac-12 broken up now?
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. I'm so lost with their group. I don't know if they stayed or not. Never. You still froze up. Look, that's what you get. You still froze. You good?
Hey, man, what's going on? Can y'all hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah. That what happened. They didn't want to hear that blaspheming that you were doing.
Yeah, you bashing the enemy. They ain't gonna hear that.
I'm just trying to keep it real with y'all, man. That man, y'all trying to give this man something that he don't deserve yet.
What?
Wow.
What?
Something he don't deserve yet.
What else?
He got to earn that, man.
What does he have to earn? Like being an OC?
Yeah.
What more does he have to do?
What you mean? What more he got to do? He got to get OC without Andy Reid. Andy Reid, do you not? Andy Reid is the genius over there. Everybody knows that.
So he gets no credit for anything over there.
I don't. I'm sorry, I don't.
Okay, so let me look at this right here. So with the Kansas City Chiefs with Andy Reid. All right. So let's go. And I'm just going with some records here. All right. So he came in with Andy Reid in 2015.
Okay.
Since 2015, let's go. All right. So 11-5, 12-4, 10-6, 2 years of 12-4, 14-2, 11-5. Ask me what the year was prior to him getting there.
When did he become the OC?
He became the offensive coordinator in 2018. He was a running back coach. He was running back coach before then.
Right. Okay.
All right. Before he became on with him because he was at Minnesota when he came there. Huh? Oh, my bad. But I'm saying, ask me what was their record before he got there?
Before you said it was 11-5 and 12-4.
No, before he became the OC. I mean, like when they were 9-7. They were 9-7 prior to. All right.
Well, I thought he became OC in 18.
He became the OC in 2018.
So what was their record in 2017?
Let me see. 17. They were 10-6.
Well, all right. What was it in 2016?
2016, they were 12-4.
So they was winning without him.
There's some up and down years because there's 9-7. What I'm saying is he's been consistent also as an offensive coordinator.
Consistent at what?
Consistent at the offense winning. You think it's all just Andy Reid?
I think it's Andy Reid.
You don't get nobody flower but Andy Reid.
Did he do any play calling?
So Andy
Who-
Reid.
The play call is Andy Reid.
So let me ask you this, G. Let me ask you this, G.
Yeah.
If you Andy Reid and you gonna be doing the play calling, then why would you even have an OC?
I think you have an OC sometimes, man, so you can try to get them some looks. Like you want
No, not
Andy Reid wants to get him a job. He's trying to build up his tree. That's what Andy Reid want to do. Andy Reid wants to build a tree of branches that go out and do well other places. That's what he wants to be. That's what he wants to do.
So your
But
coach,
it doesn't always work.
so your coach called plays this year, right?
Yeah.
Did y'all have an OC?
Yeah.
Who was the OC?
Nussmeyer.
So why-
What?
So
Nussmeyer.
so he's trying to do the same thing?
Yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
To me, it don't make any sense to me. If you go call plays, why you got an OC? What's the OC go do?
So because you're the head coach, right? So you have to manage the whole team. Your OC controls your offense. So during let's say when you have to go to the other side, then you go out there and you make the calls. All right. So you go and you do all this, and then when it all comes down to it, that's when what's going on with my internet over here, dog? This is crazy.
You talking bad about being enemy.
I know, right? Come on,
So-
where you at? Oh,
He said Andy Reid. So Snack, what's up, big dog? He said Andy Reid is the guy designing the plays, organizes the offense. Yeah, there you go. But the play calling is normally the OC calls the plays, but Andy Reid, as you see, when he's going to his thing, he's putting the thing over the Waffle House menu over his mouth and calling the plays. He calls the plays.
How we know he calling the plays? How do we know he wasn't talking to the enemy?
Well, you see it now. Like
Oh, yeah, he called them now, yeah.
you see it now.
But how we know back then that he was calling the plays? We don't know.
So nobody else is saying that Eric Bieniemy calls the plays. That's why Eric left. Like that's why he had to leave to get from underneath that shadow of Andy Reid. So he can go out there and show you I can call plays. I can call plays, y'all. That's why he went to the Commanders.
this man is 64-18.
And failed. But nobody gives a record to the OC. Nobody gives a record to the OC.
You used to give your OC all kind of props.
Did not. Nobody gave Kellen. What's Kellen Moore's record? Nobody gave Kellen Moore a record.
I'm saying you did. You gave him
No,
all.
I did not. You don't give a record to the OC. No.
So let me ask you,
We're gonna agree to disagree.
yeah, because you gave your guy. Okay, so this year McCarthy got he got the record. I'm sorry, he got the props for y'all 12-5 season this year.
Yeah.
What's the difference?
He get it every year. The head coach gets it every year. So nobody gives the OC the record. They don't give the OC the loss. Like the OC. Eric Bieniemy is not doggone. What was your record this year? 3-12, 3-16, 3-14.
Who?
Nobody.
Four.
The command. Nobody give the Eric Bieniemy that record. That's not on Eric Bieniemy. They gave it to Rivera.
All right. I tend to disagree. So I'm just saying this for the record. I disagree that he's not going to get another shot. I think he's going to get another shot. I just think that, like I said, with the situation that happened with the Commanders, he was one of the last ones, and then there was only slim pickings left because I think that he was hoping for the opportunity to be the Commanders head coach, and it didn't go the way he planned it to.
Right.
But to say just because he went down as an OC for UCLA, it's still a D1 division school. Now they had 8 wins this year. He just has to do a little bit better, or just have to show a prolific offense that can run well and get another shot.
Let me see if I can get this man off here. Hold on.
That man said, what you trying to do now? What you on your phone? What you at? Can you hear us? G?
Yeah, I can hear you.
What we say you about to do?
I was trying to go to back to my laptop.
Oh my God. Lord, help him in his internet service, and please forgive him for his blasphemy on in Black History Month. Look, on this day in Black History.
Oh man.
You hear it, OG? Okay, well, look.
So, when we're talking about his schedule, I think UCLA look like they're going to the Big Ten this year.
With Ohio State in that group?
Mm-hmm. But they playing Indiana, they playing Penn State, they playing Minnesota, they playing Nebraska, Iowa. They don't have them over here playing Ohio State, no Michigan, but they play a lot of the Big Ten teams.
Well, you know what? Just with a few that you just named, if they end up flourishing and doing well or competing with that Ohio State group, Michigan and all of them, hey man, he'll definitely get his job back or get a job back somewhere. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Without a doubt.
Yeah, because they got down here, Big Ten championship game. So they're in the Big Ten.
Okay. So who's still in the Pac-10 or Pac-12?
I think the Pac-12 is done.
Does Deion does Colorado have their schedule?
I think Colorado has gone to the conference with Texas. What's that conference?
Texas with us now.
I mean the conference that Texas was in.
Texas, let me see. Colorado, what's their schedule? Let's see. Schedule. All right, so their schedule this year, it looks like it's it start off with Kansas State. No, I'm sorry. North Dakota State. Then they play Nebraska. Let's see.
Big 12. They the Big 12.
Colorado State. Then they play Baylor. UFC. UCF. It don't look like there's anything good on here. Kansas State, Cincinnati. Then they play Texas Tech. Then they play Utah. Then they play Kansas, and then Oklahoma State.
And then the Big 12 championship game. Then the Big 12.
That's the Big 12?
That's what conference they're in now.
Okay, they Big 12.
Yeah.
You would think that this schedule shouldn't be that terrible because
we'll probably get to that as we get closer. We make our picks again.
Yeah, none of them schools are ranked. They should run through that.
G might be froze again.
Yeah, because listen, he all on that BS, you know what I mean? So trying to talk about Airbnb.
He's back now.
Am I back? Dog, this is the worst. So I think I did something. So I'm trying to set up.
What are you trying to do?
So he's trying to set up something.
It ain't setting. It ain't setting. But look, while he's still trying to set. Let me ask you a question. Did you see that Coco Gauff and her situation with that the tennis referee in Dubai?
No, I did not.
Oh man, we might have to get into that, man. I know you're a heavy tennis fan, or at least I ain't gonna say heavy, but I know you respect the game. But there was a situation with her. My wife was just watching the one I walked into, but happened a few days ago. Was that Snack Panther Boost Mobile? Ain't real internet, G. I know, right? But she was playing against I can't remember the girl's name, but I think she may have been Yugoslavian if I'm not mistaken. But she hit a ball in, And the girl, like I said, once you hit it over the court, over the net, the other girl hit it. By the time she hit it, the guy called foul, or out, and it was late as I don't know what. And she was, demanding that she speak to a supervisor, and he would not let her speak to a supervisor. You know what I'm saying? And it was crazy how she was struggling, just trying to get him to listen to her, and just trying to say, listen, that's not the rules. If you're not going to help me here, bring a supervisor out so I can, challenge the ruling or ask what the ruling is. And he just would not do it. Now, luckily, she came back and won, the match anyway. But it was just the fact that he would not listen to her, and she was right when they showed the play. She was right on everything. She was right that the ball was in. He called it late. He just said, I'm calling it the way I see it. And he kept saying that there's no supervisor available. And, they always have supervisors. Mm-hmm. Supervisor tennis can always come and talk to you. But it just didn't go that way. You know what I'm saying? But it was a really wild play. People probably talk about it, later on. So Snack was saying Dubai is not a place for black people for what he's observed recently. I mean, you may be right, because he did not respect what she was asking. And all she wanted to do was speak to a supervisor. But I guess my point is, I don't know if I'm making a point, but what I noticed is she's been having to defend herself a lot lately on certain plays, and like I said, this one here was just another one where she was just having to argue with a grown man to get to be heard, and then he kept cutting her off too. So it was wild. But I'm gonna see if I can send it to you.
I'm gonna see if I can find it and check it out.
Yeah, man. Yeah, it just happened. She got on a red one, because I think on one of the other ones she had the yellow one on, but this one she got a red top. He just would not listen to her. But yeah, he gone.
Yeah, that's crazy. That's crazy.
Yeah. So like I said, I guess why he gone, but I guess we can continue to move on. I asked if we could talk about this court storming. What's your take on court storming, man?
I don't know. To me, and me and my wife were talking about this after the episode happened yesterday with Duke.
Yeah.
So it's gonna happen, and even if the schools get fined, because I think some conferences in football they fine the school if the fans rush the field. But
football.
But the fans still go do it. I mean, you can't stop it. You can fine them, but it's not going to stop them from storming the court. My thing is, in a situation like that, when it gets close and you know that it's going to happen, then you have to prepare your team to get off the court. And I've seen it where the coaches may still shake hands, but they're sending their players on to the locker room, and they'll shake hands closer to the press table in basketball, where they're kind of out of the way of what's happening out there on the court.
So you're saying it's the coach's fault?
I'm not necessarily saying it's the coach's fault, but to me, if you're playing in a game like that, and we're talking about the Duke Wake Forest game, that's the one I'm talking about. The Duke Wake Forest game yesterday, where Duke ranked in the top 10. Wake Forest is about to beat them. Now, the game did go down to the last seconds of the game. But if I'm a coach, I'm telling my players, if by chance we lose, when that horn sounds, y'all need to run off the court, because they go rush. You can tell by the atmosphere that they go rush the court.
So I know, but like Snack was just saying, that dude, he's walking way too slow to get off the court.
Right, and that's what I told my wife. He was like, I'm Filipowski. Y'all not gonna bother me. So he was to me, he was taking his time to get off the court. Where when that horn sounded and you lost, you should have been running full speed to get off that court.
I just lost the game, and then I'm probably not happy, and I gotta. If I want to gingerly trot out the field, court. Everybody don't storm the court though. That ain't his fault. The rule is supposed to be done. Aren't they supposed to give him like 30 seconds to get off the court or something like that?
But you can tell when you're in that atmosphere, you can tell by how these fans acting, and they start gathering down. What's about to happen if they win this game? You know that. You can tell that. Yeah. Especially and you already know it going into the game. If you're a top ranked team and you get upset at the lower team's house, they go storm the court.
But I'm saying I get the same. I guess I'm trying to understand what the ruling is, because all right, say for example, they don't court storm at USC. I mean, UNC. They don't court storm at Duke. Some of them they don't do that. They got too much security. These players cost too much.
Keep in mind too, though, those teams are usually highly ranked, so they don't usually have upsets like that. This is Wake Forest. That's Wake Forest, who's not ranked, playing against the top 10 Duke team. So your Wake Forest is in your North Carolinas and your Dukes.
Mm-hmm.
They don't usually be in a situation where they're going to upset somebody, because most of the time, not saying all the time, but most of the time they're pretty high ranked.
And they'll go beat them teams and walk on, and they'll be able to walk on.
Right. But see, this is a situation where you got Wake Forest is upsetting Duke, who I think was 6 or 7 in the nation. Upset, I'm not sure how long it's been since they beat Duke, so it had to be something that's big about it. But it's happening. Get off the court. This dude was walking gingerly, and he barely got missed the first time. And then after that, it was an onslaught, a big rush. Woo.
Right, and then he ended up, I think, one person he ended up getting pushed in the back, and then I think he kind of pushed somebody else, but he ended up hitting the knee. He fell down for a quick second, and one of the teammates had to help pick him up. But I say I'm kind of, it just messes me up a little bit here that the safety of the players, you're supposed to at least give them enough time to get out the court. I get, they're going to storm the court, but the safety of the players should kick in at some point, right? You know what I mean?
Yeah, but the athletic director for Wake Forest came out and said that we tried our best to try to protect the visitors' players.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't care how much security you have in that building. Did you see how many people came out there on that court?
They fill that thing up.
They can't stop all them people.
Yeah.
And like I said, he barely got missed one time, and then he got and then the same. And then of course after when they talked to him, he felt like he was targeted. Man, you weren't targeted. You had to be in the middle of a melee.
But you know what? A court storming, most of the time, I'm not saying all the time, but a lot of times, those fans they want to touch you, or they want to bump you, they want to mess with you because you just lost. They want to get in your face,
And you come right to my point. If you know that, get off the court. Don't take your time getting off of there.
Yeah.
Get out the way. Why? Let me ask you this question. Why was he the only one that got caught up in it?
He wasn't the only one. He was just the only one that was just.
The other ones came to help him. They was already off.
They had to get him off the court. They had to pick him up because like I said, the dude hit him in the kneecap. Even when my girl Caitlin Clark, when she got hit, girl was running full speed and boom, hit her. Sometimes it just don't make sense.
Did you look at that young lady was running full speed, trying to take a picture.
Yeah.
Running full speed, trying to take a picture, and her and Caitlin Clark hit. Now, you saw what Caitlin Clark was doing, didn't you?
No.
Caitlin Clark she was running full speed to get off the court.
She
was trying to get off. She knew what was happening.
But that's what I'm saying. I get it. You only have a few seconds to react, especially when you finna take an L. But what are they supposed to do? We're about to lose. Run off the court.
Get your butt off of there. You know what's about to happen.
Man, what you think, G? Or can you speak? Or are you working? Or are you frozen?
He froze.
Yes. It's different.
I thought he was back, but he's
yeah. Or maybe just slow. But I'm just saying, at some point, give them a minute to get off the court. At least 30 seconds. Make their announcement, something, before they get out there. We understand it's coming, but like even with football, some of these teams are going to tear the goalpost down. Give these players opportunity because I've been running for an hour now. Yeah. How am I supposed to haul ass and get out the court?
You better dig deep and get off that court.
So you think it's fair?
Yeah, I'm not saying it's fair, but I'm saying when you know it's coming, you have to do what you have to do to get off that court so you won't be in harm's way. I'm telling you, if you have a chance, go look at the way he was going off the court compared to how Caitlin Clark was going off the court when she had her issue.
Caitlin was trying to get the hell out of there.
She was trying to get off of there.
That girl was hauling ass too. Yeah,
she was hauling in one way, but Caitlin Clark was trying to get off the court. She wasn't just gingerly. I'm Philip Filipowski. They're not gonna mess with me. But if you think you're gonna be targeted, why you gonna be at this so you can't be targeted?
What I want to do is eliminate some of these players. So we've seen. Have you ever? I know you've probably seen it too. But some of these players have injured fans. You know, they get in their face. You know, and end up getting hit or punched or pushed over, and you know, then they're trying to sue them or trying to do something later on. Is he there?
Yeah.
No.
Thank you.
He ain't there. Okay. He said no. But my wife said even in high school, certain rivalries we play, we know the procedure of how to clear the court. The court or field immediately after the buzzer. I mean, I get that. You got it immediately, but if they don't know which way to go, this ain't their field or court. It takes a minute. Give me at least 30 seconds. 30 seconds is enough.
Boy, they know what to do. They know what locker room they came out of.
Yeah.
That same locker room you came out of to start the game, and at the halftime is the same locker room you going back in when that game over with.
We don't, but we also know that some of these players, like, they have that lost residual where they want to sit around and try to figure it out, or maybe they looking for somebody to get somebody a hug to, you know.
I bet you got a lesson learned. I bet you won't be figuring that no more.
But now that's to say he might miss 2 games because of this crap, you know.
And he paid for Duke, and trust me, I do not like Duke. I don't want nobody to get hurt.
Yeah,
and I don't want anybody to get hurt. But my thing is, I'm just saying, I can't say it could have been 100% prevented, but to me, it was like he was casually leaving the court.
They probably always casually leave the court, you know.
But you can't casually leave the when you know fans are going to rush this court. Yeah. You can't do that. When you playing the game and you're in the top 10 and you about to be upset at another team's home place, chances are you gotta, in your mind, you gotta think they gonna rush the court. I gotta get up here. Whether they rushing or not.
So this is what I'm prepared to blame. This is who I'm prepared to blame. If you know that your team is about to be upset, or if they're about to upset a major team, at a certain point with security, go, hey, listen, they're gonna storm the court. We need all hands down on deck, down below.
They're not gonna have no security there to stop all them folk. Them folk coming from all directions. All directions they coming.
Look, they need to be police officers. They need to be the guys that show you where your seat is. You know, they need to be the popcorn guy. Put your popcorn thing up.
Get them. You didn't know Usher's gonna get paid enough to get run over.
All I need is 30 seconds. You know what I'm saying? They gonna be some fools running on the court. Hold them for 30 seconds. Let the other team get off the court.
You're not gonna get 30 seconds.
Gee, do you have 30 seconds before you go in and out on your internet?
You're wrong for that. You're wrong. Oh, you're wrong for that. Oh my goodness, you're wrong for that.
What's your talk? What's your take, bro?
I think, yeah, they have to find a way to protect these players. These players bring in too much money for the colleges for them to get ran over by these fans that are coming in, and a lot of them ain't even paying to get in. They buddy them let them in through the back door, free tickets somehow, and they have no regard for the players on the court, especially the team. Yeah, Corey Dirty. Especially the away team. So yeah, they have to find a way, man. You got to protect the players, plain and simple. We say this about the NFL players. It's the same for college players. You got to protect them while they're on the court. Like they're not allowed to run on the field when the team wins the Super Bowl. They damn sure should be allowed to jump on the field when they win a regular season game against somebody else. Like, come on, man, this is a regular season game.
So are you a fan of the court? So are you a fan of the court storming?
No, I'm not at all.
I'm not saying I'm a fan of court storming. What I'm saying is you have to be prepared and know that it's gonna happen. If I'm the coach,
how do you prepare for that?
Listen. This is what I would done. And the last time I called, I'm gonna tell them, if by chance we lose this game, y'all know what's gonna happen.
You don't tell your players that, though.
You ain't telling your players that.
Listen. Either you tell them that, or you get happen what happened. Like I said, no. Listen to this. It's common sense.
You will be fired.
No, listen. It's common sense too. Like I said, if you go back and look at the Duke player, how he was leaving off the court, and go back and look at how Caitlin Clark was leaving off the court. Compare the two. They both in this situation.
They both got hurt though. They both got hurt.
Caitlin Clark, she got the air knocked out of her, but she didn't miss no game.
But don't say she
It doesn't matter. She still got ran over though.
Listen,
That's
but my point is Caitlin Clark was making an effort to get off that court because she knew what was going down. They just got their number 2 team had just got beat.
Yeah.
The number 2 team, they just got upset. So they knew what was going down.
I don't plan on getting hurt, just gingerly walking off the
not
court.
plan on getting hurt, Corey, but if I see these people gathering around the baseline, I know what's about to happen. So maybe the analogy of me telling the coach telling them that.
No. You think that he was paying more attention to that than trying to win the game? They were trying. He was probably focused on trying to win the game.
Okay. If you say we're paying more attention, look at what happened with calls that right at the end. They had a turnover. He missed a pass.
Which one?
The game.
Where?
This is the one that got hurt.
Okay, but you still don't want to get hit after the game by a fan.
We can sit here and talk to you blue in the face. Get your butt off the court.
He got hit in the knees, dude, and he fell off. The dude ran him on undercut him. He might miss 2 games because of that.
Listen, go back. All I gotta say is y'all arguing this fact. Have y'all seen it?
Yeah.
You saw
I
it.
haven't seen it.
I saw the Duke one, yes.
Huh?
I saw the Duke one, yes.
So you saw how casual, even when he first
He's
saw him.
supposed to be able to walk off casually.
Casually.
He playing on the game. He is on the court. That is supposed to be off limits for anybody that is not playing.
I bought a lot of chicken. I'm supposed to win too. The thing is, if you know it's gonna happen, G, you about to get upset. They gonna storm the court. You know they gonna storm the court. Because I'm the number 1 Duke player. That I can just casually get up. They're not gonna hit me.
Stop it. They have to.
I'm not saying I'm agreeing with it. But my thing is, if you know it's gonna happen, you have to do what you have to do to protect yourself, and that's get off the court.
But you know what, G? The one thing that you are missing that they normally do at the end of the game is shake hands. You're not gingerly. You're not going to run off the court because most of the time, if you do get upset, they get in line. They line up and shake hands.
Y'all must not watch too much. Y'all must not watch too much college basketball.
You said don't line up either.
Listen, y'all must not watch too much college basketball when they storm courts. When the coaches know it's going to happen, because what coaches will do is the coaches will shake hands, and they know they're gonna storm this court. They tell their players to go ahead and go to the locker room, and they shake hands. The coaches shake hands.
Not all the time.
When they know they're gonna storm the court, they do.
You don't know that. How often
do
they storm the court? How often do they storm the court?
I seen the court being stormed too many times, and seen coaches send their players directly to the court.
How often do they storm the court?
Especially when the game is not that close, and they know they're gonna storm the court. The coaches go ahead and send their team to the locker room and have lined up right there going to the locker room when they know the game is about to end. But this is just happened to go down to the wire.
Right. I was just about to say, in this case, this game was close.
But I've seen coaches that have when the game is almost over and they don't have a chance of doing nothing, they had their team lined up right there in the locker room. And as soon as that horn sounds, they gone.
So
hey, Snack Panther, you and I, man, we never ran off the court right after the game was over, man. We shook hands like everybody else.
You didn't get stormed.
He played with me. He played with me.
How many times the court got stormed?
We got stormed one time, and that because the fans came out and ready to fight. So we was in the fans. We was in the stands too. So
you ain't never been in this kind of situation. But my thing, I've seen it too many times in college basketball, G.
I've seen it in college basketball too, and I've seen. I don't think I've seen.
Let me ask you this then. Okay, y'all talking about the shake hand part, right? So they storm in the court. I mean, y'all need to go back and watch this. They storm in the court. You shake hands right there in front of the press table, where everybody's going to check in and come in. That's where you shake hands at. You don't shake hands out on the court. So if you go shake hands, get on over to that press box table.
What do you think the fans coming from? What do you think the fans coming from? You don't think they got fans right there?
They mainly came from each side, from the basket.
But a basketball court ain't that big, where you shouldn't have enough time to get in.
We can see. Y'all need to go watch. Y'all can see here too.
They come from the stands all over. They don't just come from the side.
That dude thought he was invincible, so he's taking his time to get off the court.
No, he didn't think he was invincible, man.
Listen. So my question is, why was he the only one?
He wasn't the only one.
What else have you seen? Only thing else you seen is them coming to help him.
Right, because they were close to him. They were like, man, he done got trampled on. They gonna get their teammate. The basketball court is big, but it's not that big. You should be able to have enough time to gingerly walk to.
You are not going to have that when there's an upset.
They have to somehow control it. So if they know it's an upset, they have to allow the players to get off the court and then let them storm afterwards. But
So-
at some point, you got to put some kind of roping around them or something to keep
that-
it from happening,
Well,
man.
In my head, I'm like this. So we know that they call it over the internet sometimes, or not internet, over the intercom. Do not rush the field, or do not rush the court or whatever, or XYZ. But I'm just going from a security standpoint. If it were me, if I'm head of security over there, hey, listen, we need all hands on deck, down on the bottom. It's about look, we're winning here. We're beating Duke. Duke is in town. We're beating him. Listen, I need all hands on deck, down at the bottom, to give them at least 30 seconds to get off the court.
Right.
Then allow them to do their thing. But all I'm saying to you, OG, is I should not, especially like look, NIL deal money on the table. This you messing up a whole lot of stuff by some fool that loves the game running over somebody. Yeah. I get what you're saying, but there should be some kind of thing in place. Don't show me no receipt.
I'm going to show you a receipt because on this picture right here, I need to take a screenshot of this. He is the only Duke player out there on the court. The only player. Everybody else is over to the left off the court. He's the only one on the court.
He was probably playing his butt off trying to finish the game and win it.
Why is everybody else off?
Huh?
Why is everybody else off the court?
They had to have been close to him if two guys were able to come and get him and pick him up.
And this blurry, I can't take no screenshot of this. But he is the only person. I'm gonna send y'all the
Wake Forest beat Duke, Steve.
Look, so they just have to protect the players. That's what's most important.
See, this argument is not about that.
I thought it was about them storming the floor. I thought it was about.
No,
we gotta stop them from. They gotta stop them from storming the court.
They're not gonna do that.
Why not?
They can't. They're not gonna be able to do that in college sports. G. I'm sorry.
You got to.
Why not? The same way they throw people out when they run up on the court.
They catch him. They get him up out of there.
You gotta be able to, man.
Look, as I'm looking, I see it a little bit different than you do, OG. Because I'm seeing.
You probably can't look at this picture right here. He's right there. The rest of the players are all the way over here in this corner right here. He is the only one out there on the court that's got on the blue.
Look how fast he is.
Look at right here. He's the only one out there right now. The rest of the Duke players are over here in this corner. Nobody else on that court but him.
Look how fast. But look, you see how fast they're running.
I don't care. If the rest of them got off, why he can get off?
Where was he at when it happened though?
He was over. Granted, he was over on the left side of the court, but it was another one of his teammates was there too that passed him the ball that went out of bounds.
Okay.
So his other teammate was there too, but that teammate got out the court.
Hold on. I got it right here. I got a better angle on it. He was turned around, and by the time he even turned around to realize to get off the court, it was over. Yeah, look, okay. They even circled it.
Send it to me. Can you send it to me? I can try to play it on here.
Yeah, he's right there. So you run. You should be. Look how he's casually walking.
You don't even have time.
He had nowhere to go.
Lord have mercy. Y'all crazy, man.
He had nowhere to go.
Y'all crazy.
Are you serious, OG? I'm gonna try to send it to you, Gabe. He had no time to do anything.
This video, he had nowhere to go. The ball was still rolling down the court.
The game was over with, G.
No, but still, look where he was at.
Why is he the only Duke player on the court?
He can't be. There's no way he's the only Duke player on the court. No,
let Corey go back and play it again. You see nobody else out there with blue on.
There's
nobody.
No way. There is no.
Okay, go back and play it again, Corey. Go play it again. Go play it again, Corey.
There is no way he's the only one left on the court.
Okay.
They go circling. Watch.
The game's still
going
right
there.
Now.
See my man right there? See that dude right there? Look. Yeah, look.
All right, now watch this.
You see that? No. Go back.
No,
Go
wait
back.
a minute.
Go
Look,
back.
his
Go
other
back.
players,
Go back.
his
Go
other
back.
players was on the side already. When they threw the ball to him, he was in the middle of the
Go back,
court.
Corey. Go back, Corey.
No,
Watch the guy. No. Well, go back, Corey. Play it again. Watch the guy that passed in the ball and see what he does.
He was on
Go
the
back.
sideline though already. On
No, he wasn't. Watch
it.
it, G. Watch it, G. Watch it.
Okay.
Play it, Corey. Watch the guy that passes him the ball. Watch the guy that passing the ball now. That guy passing the ball. Watch what he do. Look what he did. You see what he did? See how fast he running off the court? Because he knew what was going to happen.
Where's he at?
He was down by the foul line. He bolted off the court. Bolted.
Okay. So even if he did bolt it,
How far was he to the sideline, OG?
They was right there near each other, G.
That was right.
The guy that passed him the ball, ball went out of bounds, and he bolted off the court.
so I just sent
That's
it to
why
you.
he was the only one out there.
But that's what I'm saying. He was in the middle, right? Even if he would have tried to bolt by that time, he would have still got hit.
He
But
wasn't trying. My point is, Corey, he wasn't trying.
why should I have to run off the court for my life?
Don't run. I'm gonna give you a hypothetical example. So you at a party, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody started shooting. You go gingerly walk away, huh? You ain't gonna run like everybody else.
First of all, gunshots is different than court storm.
I'm just saying. That's what it was.
Gunshot.
That's he said he had no time. He did no time. He did have time.
He didn't have no time.
He didn't have no time. Snack, I see him. Everybody running, but look, when he turned, by the time he did, if he decided to run, he would have still got hit.
But he was still walking. He wasn't trying to get off.
What would have happened to him? It would have been a kill the corner.
I can just walk off.
I kind of disagree.
We're not gonna agree. Y'all, I'm telling you, if you go back and watch it, I mean, that dude that passed in the ball, when he passed that ball in that time, that dude bolted.
But I'm saying,
He was running full speed.
let me ask you: if you were the coach, what is your responsibility to help the kids? Because, like I said, it just ended. The game just ended, and then the court stormed.
Because I'm guaranteeing you, when that 1.8 seconds happened, them kids was already at that baseline.
But what you gonna say as a coach though? Hey, you gotta get your ass on the court. What you gonna do?
Common sense, you don't have to tell them that, because as you come in, when you throw that ball in bounds, you can see him behind you, and you can see him that you going down there toward. So you know what's gonna happen.
If I'm a team like Duke, this is not something that I'm used to seeing. For one thing, this is not what I'm sitting here worrying that I'm gonna have to run off the field. I'm sorry, off the court, because somebody's gonna bump me and knock me on my butt because they just beat me by 4 points. You know what I'm saying? I just see it a different way in terms of safety for the kids.
I'm not saying. See, y'all missing the point. The point is, I'm not saying that we don't need to protect the players. I agree with that wholeheartedly.
Okay.
But sometimes you have to protect yourself when you see something that's going to be coming at you.
Yes, I'm pretty sure he wasn't thinking about that. He was more worried about the loss of the game.
But
right?
When this is going on, you have to worry about that loss of the game after you get off the court out of harm's way.
Do you ever see the reaction of a player whenever they lost? They sad.
I understand that, boy. You don't think that dude that passed in that ball was sad too? But he saw what was about to happen, so he got out of the way. That's why I say he was the only person for Duke that got caught up in that.
There's always that 1% of somebody who's just like, I ain't running.
If you casually get off because you think you're bad, then it's gonna happen.
You got that clip, G?
Yeah. All right. Let me see if I can play it for us, everybody.
Bounce is picked, and the party is on in Winston-Salem.
He already gone now. The dude that passed the ball already gone.
All right. So who passed it?
See that dude?
So
see
this,
the dude
so
right here? See the
at half court?
No. See the guy right there? This guy that's right here by the ACC?
At the bottom?
At the bottom.
Right here?
That's the dude that passed him the ball.
This man right here? At the bottom?
Yeah, by the referee. I think there's a referee down there.
No,
right?
the ball's coming from here, right? The ball's coming from
here. So what happened was the ball came from here. The guy that passed him the ball, and maybe that's
you don't know what here is. Nobody knows unless y'all got a pen.
by the bottom of the first part of the W. That's where the guy was that passed him the ball.
The first part of the W, on the F, where the F side is, right?
But closer to the ACC side.
To my ear.
Closer to the court.
I'm moving my cursor thinking that y'all can see it.
Y'all see that?
Duke down by 4 on the inbound.
Okay, stop right there. Stop right there. When they put the circle on it, he's not the only one walking. Look to it.
Look at my man by the ACC now. Look at that guy
Yeah,
by the ACC.
All right, he the only one running. But look, there's a brother on the other side of the court. He walking too.
What other side?
The one that see, look on the other side. Go to your right. If you're looking at it all the way to the far right.
Are you talking about down here on the other end?
Right.
Yeah,
he walking.
He walking too now. Huh?
Yeah, but look how close he is to the sideline than Filipowski.
He's not on the sidelines. He's in the middle of the court.
I'm saying Filipowski is over toward the left hand side, and this dude already over toward the sideline.
No, look. Now, OG. Let's be honest, dog. Come on, OG. You're not being honest, bro. OG.
We can see it. We blew in the face. He's in the way. He got hurt. He got his off the court.
So the guy who was on this side,
left or right,
on the left side of. On the left-hand side of Kilopowski, and he ran across. He didn't pass the ball. That wasn't the guy passing the ball. He was running to the other side after he saw the ball had already passed. So he
went to the side about the fans on the court right there, G.
Look where he starts running. Look, he's running right now. He didn't throw the ball in. He had a ball.
He just started hollering at. So he probably the only one that was
yeah. He only won. See, he's hauling it butt already.
So the other guys are on the court still.
Yes.
Yeah, the one that they just standing there. They're all standing there. They're not ready to run.
The game has just hit 0 right now.
Yeah. So he's the only one that hauled ass. Everybody else is trying to figure out, all right, did we lose? Whatever it else is, because I can still see 1, 2, 3. I see all the other 4 players are there.
Time out. It's 0.2 seconds left on the clock, and you have the damn fans on the court already.
Oh,
that's why I say what's about to happen.
Wait a minute. This man is still playing the ball though.
Yeah, he's still playing basketball.
Okay, and granted that's true, but I'm saying you see what's about to happen.
But you gotta play ball, OG.
Yeah,
you still have to play ball, but G, when that game over with, you can't just casually get off the court.
It's 0.1
they
seconds.
They running on the court. They're still running on the court.
They're on the court.
Game time.
And you know why?
What?
Because the ball went out of bounds off of Duke, so it's wait for his ball. Game over.
No, but I'm just saying there's still some fairness to it though, OG. Now, if this was UNC playing, you would have said that same thing.
I would still say you need to get your butt off the court. At this point in time, the game over.
It just finished at point.
I know.
Well, I tell you what.
The horn is still going off. The horn is still going off. And you telling him not just to take off running?
We can sit here and talk to me blue in the face. He didn't get his butt off the court in time. He got trampled. That's all. I mean, what do you want to say?
Let it have been South Carolina State. Look at that, man. Look at that. That's
no.
They don't
we wouldn't have thought we was good that we weren't gonna get trampled. Look right here. Look right there now. It's got an open space right there. He got off the court.
He's surrounded by 5 of their players.
Where's he gonna run to?
How many people around him right here? How many people around him right there?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Right.
6 people.
So if he'd have cut right there, if he'd have cut right there by that W and run full speed, he would have got off the court.
Come on, no. You can't be for real, dog. You can't be for real.
We can see here talking about this to be blue in the face.
Barry Sanders ain't getting out of that, dog, without being touched.
And like I said, look, Snack, I know you say you hate Duke too, but come on, man, let's be for real. They had no shot. They had no shot of getting off that court. Somebody was gonna get hurt, and just so happen he fell real quick, and they were able to get him up. But what I'm saying is the repercussion from this.
No, go back, G. Go back. Okay. Now what you got? Keep on going back a little bit more. Okay, so now, hold on, a little bit more. Go back a little bit more.
That fan run a 4-4 to get to the middle.
Listen. Don't focus on him, right?
Okay.
Watch the other guy y'all was talking about down here at the bottom.
At the bottom or on the other side?
He was already in a full speed run already, though. OG.
Who was?
You're talking about the little man, the man who's running across already. He was already in a full
I'm
speed.
talking about
on the right side. On the right side.
The other Duke player. Watch what he does now. Watch him.
On the other side. Okay.
Yeah, watch what he does. So look what he doing now. What he doing now? He running.
He trying.
He's running. He getting out the way. Look at what he's doing. He's still walking.
He's on the side where everybody is, OG.
But this dude saw what's about to happen. He started running. What he made right here?
He just happened. Luckily he was way over here, so they hadn't got to him yet.
What I'm saying is, at first he was walking. He saw what was about to happen. He changed his pace to get out the way. This dude right here in the middle just kept on walking. They gonna complain about he got hit.
So you can see when he gets hit. Though. You know what I mean? Like I said, just
right there, bam, right there.
Yeah.
He's still walking.
OG, it was the clock stopped at 2 seconds, right? Let's see, 1 second. So right at 1 second, it stopped. All right, so the game's still going on, right? By the time 4 seconds hit, so in 2 more seconds, this man is getting hit.
Oh no! Go back. This
man is getting hit.
I'm gonna show you something else. Go back. I'm gonna show you something else.
Oh Lord,
go back a little bit more. Okay, you see right there the F, right there the F.
Yeah.
You see that Wake Forest dude right there with the ball?
Yeah.
So you know the game over with.
What's that mean?
Why are you hanging around?
He was running in excitement. He's not leaving the court.
No, yeah,
he's not leaving the court for danger.
Right.
I'm talking about the Wake Forest guy. I'm saying he went because excitement. The game over with. So why you still out here walking off the court?
He went and laid the ball up. That's what he did.
But I'm saying you don't have a chance of winning. Why you still out here seeing these people coming?
Listen to that. Did you hear that? Did you hear all that?
Right, people. We're not gonna convince OG. OG don't want to see it, though.
I'm not. What I'm y'all missing my point. My point is,
you said the man should have ran off.
Right. But my point is, I agree. I agree for safety. I agree with safety and everything.
Protect himself. So you don't agree he couldn't protect himself in that?
He could have done more to protect himself by getting off the court.
How? That's what we try to say.
I'm telling you,
it happened so fast.
That was fast, OG. First of all, did you see how fast? 0.2 seconds. They were on the court. And like I said, that dude ran a 4-4 just to get to the W on the middle of the court.
When you like that said, this dude was not doing anything. He was gingerly walking off the court like he was going to shake hands. You cannot do that when you see these fans running.
He was probably in what they call it, cruise control to go shake somebody's hand. You know, not in a rush for his life to get hurt to mess up his NIL money.
So you see these fans running on the court, and you think you still going to shake hands?
Dude, you know what? Duke is a team like that. Duke will shake your hand.
Be realistic, man. Be realistic.
You know Duke just as well as we do.
Okay. So what you telling me is you see all these fans running out on the court, and you still want to stay out there long enough to shake hands with all these people running on the court.
What I'm saying is Duke has been a classy team for a long time. It's a lot of guys that don't like.
Don't believe that, Corey. Don't believe that.
What you mean they're not a classy organization?
No, don't say they've always been classy. I've been watching the ACC longer than probably than you.
Y'all ain't been classy.
Been on this earth.
Listen, UNC ain't been classy. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I can tell you some stuff that you don't want to hear.
I'm just saying, look, got your back on road between them two universities. All I'm saying is, from what we used to see on TV versus, what happens. Well, I know you know a lot more about it, but if you ask me what team is more of a squeaky cleaner team, which one are you going to choose?
So do you think they call them Cameron Crazy for nothing?
Who?
So you don't even know.
Cameron Crazy like the cigarette?
No.
Cameron Crazy.
Cameron Crazy. You think they call them that for nothing?
It's a small court. I'm pretty sure. Look. Yeah. Okay. Who's more of a thug team between them two?
I ain't gonna say why you gonna say that because it's Black History Month. But I can tell you why.
I'm just saying.
But it don't have nothing to do with that. All I'm gonna say to you is look at the starting lineups. And that's what that you can use that if you want to, but
All
right. I know, right?
Hey, man, I appreciate y'all holding the show down while I was incognito over there, man. I got.
But James Littlejohn said, "I do hate Duke, but I also said I do not. I never want to see nobody get hurt. That's not the thing. That thing is what I'm saying is that
you did what the company I work for do. You should have. You was in fault. It was your fault.
Hey, what could you have done to avoid? What could you have done to avoid getting hit?
No.
Run.
I know Corey said it's a bad analogy. I said it's a bad analogy, but that's just like if somebody say gun, you gonna go and check and see where the gun is? Or you gonna go away from it? You go away from it.
Okay.
You see hot lava coming down the hill of the volcano. You going to see it?
TCY family, like I said, if he would have been head coach, he would have been fired that next day. He didn't run. Thank you, Charles. Your service is no longer needed.
So did y'all see what John Shire was doing when he went out there to check on Philip Houston?
No, okay. And like
he was shaking hands when he stopped and when he saw what happened to him.
Because he was handshake mode, because that's what they do.
Only the coaches, Corey, is what I'm saying. The Duke players are over there down in that tunnel. They were not about to shake hands.
They were probably trying to figure out how they're gonna shake hands.
Man,
they didn't run off the court. They didn't run off the court. They was on the side.
Okay. All right. Let's just say for how to say for instance and giggles, they were going to leave the court. 0.4 seconds. They still didn't have a chance, though, OG. They didn't have a chance.
Like I said, when you see something happening, like the dude down the other end, he was walking there first and he started running. Go back and watch it in slow motion. You're going to see my man just casually walking off the court.
You might as well be on Predator. Hurry! Get to the chopper! Save yourself!
It is what it is. I ain't got a horse arguing with y'all now.
That man said, I just,
you know what I mean? When I go to bed, so what were you down there hollering at them about?
I only wish it would have been UNC. I just wish it would have been UNC.
Now, I don't say nothing like that. See, I could have said I wish it had been.
You would have been.
Georgia basketball team like that good, so I can't say that.
And with that being said, man, thanks you everybody out there.
We're gonna find shade in the desert, boy.
Twitch, Facebook, and YouTube for rocking with us, man. My dog James Littlejohn, Kanisha Davis, Mark Small, Snack Panther, my guy Steve-O, my beautiful wife Crystal Wright. Who was Lisa Spence, happy birthday, my dog Kamarie White. Make sure you check him and his wife out live with Ashley Kamarie every Tuesday. And anybody else out there we may have missed, man, charge to my eyes, not my heart. We love you. Remember to keep your head on a swivel and keep God first. My cousin Matthew Wright, and we love y'all. We'll see y'all on Wednesday at 8:00. We out.
That man find shade in the sky, boy.
And my dog Roddy Lil John. Boy, OG, look, hey, OG gonna stick to his guns,
Video clear day. Why he didn't run?
He gonna stick to his guns, dog. You ain't gonna be able to convince OG, man. Look, he should have been an attorney.
Your Honor, he did not run. This is why his knee is messed up.
That's right.
Glove don't fit.
You have to do what you have to do to protect yourself. Get out the way.
Hey,
get out the way before you get knocked down.